Thank you for joining me. Today, we have a nice easy project. I'm going to build a ramp for my shed. So if you have not already, please like the channel and subscribe. So let's get started. The material I chose to use for this ramp is 3/16 inch aluminum diamond plate. By itself, this is very strong. It does have some flex to it, so in order to correct and stop any flex, I'm going to build a frame underneath, weld it on, and that should stiffen it up and makes it less flexible. My goal is to keep it as thin as possible, so I have a aluminum angle I'm going to use as a frame and weld to the bottom. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut it down to size. I have a double door shed and it's measuring at 72 inches. So I'm going to use a cutting wheel and cut down this piece of aluminum diamond plate to size. As I mentioned earlier, I'm using 1/8 inch thick aluminum angle. I'm going to cut my corners down to 45s to make the picture frame. Then I'm going to cut 2 supports in the middle. This is the angle I cut the middle support pieces. This is what the frame will look like on the bottom of the ramp. Once I squared off my corners and clamped it down, I'm ready to weld. The welder I'm using today is the YesWelder YWM200. It's a multi-process machine. It does MIG, spool MIG, stick, and lift TIG. In this process here, I have a graphite liner that I installed into the MIG torch, and I'm using the ER5356 wire and welding directly from the MIG torch. I'm using 100% argon gas. With the frame welded up, I'm going to line it up on the bottom of the aluminum diamond plate. I'm going to leave 2-inch gaps on either side, and on the very bottom I'm going to use 2 1/4 inch. This will give me enough space to put a angle bracket on and clear the lip of the shed. Once I'm happy with the position, I'm going to tack the whole entire piece in place. Then I'll do stitch welding around the whole entire piece. As you can tell, this took a while to get everything tacked in place. The stitch welding I did was between 4 to 6 inches, depending where I was, but I ended up going around the whole piece, stitch welding, after I got done tacking this in place. This is my first time welding with a MIG torch with a graphite liner. The YesWelder YWM200 did an amazing job. Although there was a lot of welding on this project, it did a quick job of it. I'm using my Cut 55 DS Pro to cut small pieces of that aluminum angle. I'm going to use this angle to weld to the bottom of the ramp to attach the ramp to the shed. The ramp itself will sit on a ledge, and these tabs will screw right into the bottom of the shed. So there you have it. Like I said, it's a nice easy project. It turned out amazing. The angle frame on the bottom definitely did stiffen it up. The low profile is exactly what I was looking for. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have not already, please like the channel and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.